Murphy Aircraft never intended to make British Columbia's Fraser Valley a hotbed of innovative aviation design, but Darrell Murphy decided that what his life really needed was a fun little airplane of his own to fly. He decided it should be simple to build from conventional materials in a short amount of time. Of course, it had to have good performance, but most importantly, this airplane would have to be inexpensive to build and affordable to maintain. It didn't take long for rough sketches and calculations to become a real tube and fabric airplane powered by a 45 horsepower Rotax engine. Darrell thought it was a pretty good airplane. He called it the Renegade. He started flying it around some, and pretty soon other guys wanted one too. Well, he didn't fully realize it at that time, but Murphy had just taken a huge step in creating an entire line of rugged, kit-built personal airplanes, as well as a brand new career for himself. Headquartered in Chilliwack, British Columbia, Murphy Aircraft is considered the leader in manufacturing solid, capable kit aircraft that deliver the utmost in utility. Murphy Aircraft also takes considerable pride in how these rugged, simple-to-build airplanes fly as well. Of course, this evolution of aircraft didn't all happen overnight. Remember that original Renegade? Well, back in 1987, it was joined by a new model called the Renegade Spirit. This improved design allowed for higher-powered engines and featured a more rounded fuselage and classic bump cowling, recalling the biplane designs of aviation's golden age. Soon, production of the Spirit was in full swing, and you might expect that Mr. Murphy would take some time off and rest a bit. Instead, Darrell began wondering what pilots wanted in the form of an ideal kit airplane. Classic designs like the Cessna 140 and Luscombe kept getting mentioned, all-metal, high-wing tail draggers that flew well, even cross-country if desired. Oh, and while you're at it, Darrell, could you make this airplane with plenty of baggage space and a roomy cabin as well? A stall performance would be nice, too. Oh, and don't forget to make it simple to build like the Renegade, okay? And after mulling it over for a while, he went out and got a bit of design help from one of the three creators of the legendary de Havilland Beaver bushplane, the late Dick Hiscox. The design team of Murphy and Hiscox then produced a winner of a two-seat airplane that for some reason bore an unmistakable resemblance to the original de Havilland Beaver. It not only met all the original design criteria, but exceeded those requirements as well. Some folks started calling it the Mini Beaver, but officially it came to be known as the Rebel. The news traveled fast in aviation circles, and as the Rebel prototype was being flight tested, Darrell received a request for a version for the Japanese market. But in order to meet Japan's specifications as an ultralight, it would have to weigh half as much as a Rebel. At first, it seemed like an impossible challenge. The result was the Maverick, a proper two-seat airplane that not only met the requirements as an ultralight in Japan, but qualified as an ultralight in many other countries as well. Designed for the Rotax 503 or 582 series of engines, the Maverick could do everything a J3 Cub could do, only better. With the Maverick now in production and going out of the door, Darrell just couldn't leave a good thing alone. As good as the Rebel was, he found himself thinking of a number of enhancements. More power would be nice, especially for those pilots who'd requested float capability. 180 horsepower would be just about right. All-metal control surfaces and a cantilever stabilizer would mean shorter construction time, and there were some pilots out there who wanted the ease of tricycle gear. So in 1996, the Elite joined its Murphy brothers, featuring a beefed-up wing and fuselage, a larger cargo area, and a number of subtle refinements. The Elite was the natural choice for pilots looking for a tri-gear Rebel with a bit more oomph. With the addition of either straight or amphibious floats, the Elite was and is the natural choice when looking for a backwater workhorse. Murphy Aircraft now had a complete line of rugged, easy-to-build aircraft kits to offer, but still wasn't satisfied. Once again, Darrell consulted with Dick Hiscox, and the resulting design exceeded everyone's expectations. This airplane, also introduced in 1996, has stood the kit airplane industry on its ear. Some have called it a battle wagon bush plane for its 1,700-pound useful load and 3,000-pound gross weight. Others are in awe of its amazing utility, easily hauling up to 6 people or 55-gallon drums, or an entire family of 4 and enough baggage for an extended holiday. Designed for 180 to 250 horsepower engines, the Super Rebel delivers a superior level of performance and utility while retaining the straightforward ease of construction found in all other Murphy aircraft designs. Perhaps this is the most amazing Super Rebel feature of all.